just coming up to St Peter's Way Retail Park. We normally park here if we're going into town. We haven't actually been into town for a while now. TK Maxx is over there. We do have Home Bargains here, Argos, and one below. But we're actually going to park here and go into town. It should still be free parking on a Sunday. They keep changing it, so we always have to check when we come in. This car park needs resurfacing, doesn't it? It's bad. So when hubby finds out where he's going to park, and as I said, we don't very often go into
still free parking.
town. There's plenty of spaces down here. Right, we just got back from town centre and we did go to another retail park after that. And yes, I got my thick reindeer fleece on, and underneath I have got my owl Christmas t-shirt. As I said, I do have quite a lot of Christmas clothing. So right, I've got a mixed shopping haul, and I'm going to try and do my best to remember the prices. I have got the receipts here, but when we went to I went into Home Bargains, but I must admit the receipt is practically non-existent because it's so faded. It looks like their ink was about to run out, so I'll do my best anyway. So I'm going to start with, I think, one below. So it's a bit actually warm for this, but when we first came home it was a little bit chilly, so I thought, oh, I hadn't worn this one all over Christmas, so I thought, oh, and it's too thick to actually wear under my other fleece, so I thought, oh, I'll wear it. Right, yes, I didn't spend an awful lot in one below. I actually spent a total of £3, believe it or not, because the items I actually purchased were all 50p each, and the first three items are actually repeat buys. Is these soaps, which is that one. This one is the Snow Flores, and this next one is Peppermint Kiss. So I got those, and I'm going to keep those up for next Christmas. You'll hear me saying that all the time. And as was the socks, these were all 50p each. So I have got the Christmas pudding and the candy cane. These are all ladies' socks, by the way. And then we've got Santa with ho 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 on. And then we've got these blue socks with Christmas penguins on. So that is all I got from one below. They did have a lot of Christmas decorations, but nothing that really sort of caught my eye. I was thinking on a few items to do some crafting, but I need to really check what I've got left in my Christmas crafting box actually. So that's all I got from one below. Let's move that out. Right, now Home Bargains. There is one item missing, and that's downstairs. I think it's already sort of bugging my husband a bit, but I'm sure my son's going to love it. It's actually a soap. It was £1, I believe it was £1.49, and it's Baby Shark. It's a hand soap, and it's one of those touch ones, and it sets it off. We had a millions is it called? Yeah, one, and that any slight movement or not, and it goes off. So I'll see whether I actually put that at the end of the video, okay? But let's go through everything else. I think the first thing I will do is go through and sort of just show you this item first, because this one was actually full price. It was, I believe it was £2.99, and the part of the packaging is actually come undone, that's it. And it's this Jewelry Peak, it's called. And then it does open up. And I said, every time I've been in there recently, I have loved this. And I'm going to have that in my cubby, probably on my desk or something. Because it's like the rose gold type one. But I think that is so nice. And you can put, it doesn't have to be jewellery. It could even be, I could change it over from season to season on my desk. So I say, I believe that was $2.99. Right, I am not sure. This actually says really lovely iridescent home fragrance candle, and it smells absolutely gorgeous. I wasn't supposed to buy any more candles. Now I don't know if this was the original price or whether it was on offer. I don't know. Some of the shops, especially the range was the worst, was very awkward looking at some of the prices. You have to be very careful. The range was the worst, and I'll go back to that if I remember in a moment. But this smells gorgeous, and it is big. There's my hand. It is enormous, this one. It is actually 630 grams, and I wanted to get this shown so I can light this one. As I said, I wasn't supposed to buy any more candles, but sometimes they smell gorgeous, and then when you burn them they don't smell of anything. So I'm hoping that this is gonna still smell it. It's very sweet smelling, and I don't think it's catching up, but it is a really nice neutral candle. So that was $4.99. This is not in any particular order. Again, this is the Sephora, and this is the cranberry and orange, and I've heard so many people mention this, and this is the 120 milligrams, and this was 99p. So I thought I'd give this a go. I know the Christmas season's coming to an end, but still I want to give that a go. And I bought some men's socks, because most of the socks I've bought are ladies. This is a men's socks. It's one pair, and these were reduced down to 89p. And let's face it, that is cheaper than Poundland. And talking about socks, these were half price. Well, actually they're more than half price. It does say £5 on them, and I paid £1.59. I haven't got two of these, and it's just a plastic ball with some grey socks in, and they've got like pink stars on, and there's silver snowflakes. So I've got two of these, and these, as I said, were £1.59 each, and I think that's just something nice to go in a Christmas stocking. Some random thing, but this is a large jar. I paid this for a smaller jar. This is the sweet and sour Uncle Ben's sauce, and this is for 675 grams, and this was £1. So I wanted to get another one of those in because I used my other one up. And hubby likes the honey roasted peanuts, so I just got them a small packet, and these were 29p. And also got, now this is a Disney Princess 3D puzzle eraser, and it's a really big eraser, and this was 99p. Just thought for a big eraser, it's nice to keep a gift. Things like this that are quite reasonable, and like it's Snow White, if I remember rightly. I would find maybe a Disney sticker book or a Disney crayons or colouring book, you know, anything like that to go with that, so that could make a nice gift. And I think that might be, oh no, there is one more item in here. Now, not tried this. I may try it because they had quite a few. I've done this before, tried it, wanted to go back, and they haven't got any more. It's called a bubble bar. It's a pink spritz scented bath cubes, and I think this was either 89 or 99p, and it comes like that. and you just break off one of the cubes and it sizzles in the bath. So, and I think that is very pretty packaging and very girly, so I thought, well, that might be nice, but I probably will use that in my own bath and see how it is. Right, I'm just going to pause it a moment so I can pack this lot up, and then I'll get on to my next one. Right, I'm just going to show you a couple of items that I got from the range. That's due to the fact that in our range, we do have a Iceland store, so it all comes under the range, but I wanted to get a few items rather than actually go into Iceland itself. So I did buy a large packet of chocolate raisins. They were £1. Cheesecake was £1. I got another strawberry gâteau, that was £2. Those desserts are for New Year's Day because we got visitors. I wanted 2 boxes of the quarter pounders, which we like in burgers. They were £2 each. And the only other 2 items I got, to excuse family members, I can hear them laughing, I don't know if it's picking up, is I got 2 little decorations. Now this one was reduced down to 71 pence, and I just think it's nice to have those sort of, you know, I don't know if that can pick up, nice little decorations, odd ones. And this other one was 53 pence. As I say, just the odd couple that I sort of seen. They did have a lot of the Christmas decorations reduced, and this is what I mean by being careful and wasn't very clear. They had sale all over the Christmas range, which is upstairs in our range. The only thing is, it's not all on sale. You have to look out for the 40% off, or it's a sale 40% off. A lot of the larger items that I was looking out for, maybe to add to my little Christmas village, because I know they still had a hell of a lot of stock left, but none of that had been reduced, and you just had to be aware. And some of it I thought, realistically, they had a lot of Christmas stuff left. It could have been reduced even more. Whether they will consider reducing it even lower, because instead of actually putting all individual prices up, they just sort of dotted it around upstairs, which was mixed in with the normal Christmas range, and put for Christmas sale 40% off, and then you'll go down another part and it's full price. So there was that, so just be aware of that if you do go to the range. Whether they will change that, give it another week or so, I don't know, or into the new year. They are starting to put their camping merchandise out, because we're still looking out for the toddler junior bed, which is the blow-up bed with the raised sides. I did see one in the range, and it was £30 with the pump. Although we have seen them where we wanted it with the built-in pump. So that is just for our granddaughter when she stays over, because she's in a toddler bed. She has been for a while actually. So normally when she stays over the weekend, we just make her a bed up in our games room on the floor and put gate on upstairs, but leave our bedroom door open. And very often I will either hear her wake up. The last time she slept all the way through, which she very often does when she's with us. I think we wear her out or she wears us out. And it sort of, not made me jump, but she was standing in like the doorway just here, saying, "Mama," you know, because she was awake. But luckily we had the gate on up the stairs, and I left the games room door open and our door so she could waltz through. We did actually close our son's door at the time. I should be disturbing him because at the time he was working. But yes, she's pretty good. But usually I will hear her jabbering away and before she's got out the room, so I know she's awake. But she whacks me out. I mean, I feel as though I'm getting quite old for my age actually, and she can be tiring, but it's great fun having around. But anyway, so that was the only 2 items I got, was the 2 decorations besides the food items, which I put those all the way in the freezer. And yes, I did go into Primark, and this is a different Primark. The only snag is I couldn't get my blanket. They had so many Harry Potter and everything. I think next time, if it happens to get released again next Christmas, the fleece blanket with Mickey and Minnie and with the truck and everything, I think I'll just buy it. I say, I had thought about purchasing it when I'd seen it everywhere before Christmas. The only trouble is I didn't really need another blanket, but we shall see. Well, I would say, if I can remember rightly, everything here was on clearance. So we'll start off with this decoration here. Yes, another one. This was originally £1.50 down to 50p, and it's the hot dog, because I've got the hamburger, so I've gone for the hot dog now. Haven't seen the fries one, but yeah, so that's the hot dog one. And I've got 2 of these. These were originally £1.50 each, and these were 50p each. So the first one, it is, they're both lip balms, and this one is cranberry fragrance. So that's that one. And the other one is candy cane fragrance. And as I said, these were 50p each rather than the £1.50. These sort of things I think make lovely stocking fillers. These socks were originally £2.50. I don't know if you can see that. These were reduced down to £1, and they're little, the fluffy soft socks, and it's these penguins, and it's got like the little woolly hat and the little scarf and everything. So you know me, I keep mentioning about socks, and this is the time that I actually stock up. As I was going through the cashier, I brought these socks. It's for 3 pairs. They were originally £2.50 down to £1, and these were the shoe liners in Elf. So I've got these red ones. I'm a cotton-headed, what's that, Ninny Nuggins, I think it says. And then the last pair, it's got Raised by Elves. So that's those. And I think maybe I should have gotten another lot, but I think, like I said, that would look nice along with the Elf snow globe I got from the other Primark at Reston Lakes, because that would make a nice gift. Sometimes I like clubbing things together, like I've done with the Mary Poppins one. It'd be nice to do one with Elf products. And yeah, I know it's sad, I do like nice dishcloths, especially seasonal ones. These were £2 down to £1, and it's for 4. And you've got Mickey and Minnie there, and you've got 2 of those. I think they're all a shade different. Oh, actually, I think one of them, it's got, I don't know if you can see that, has actually got the truck on. And then you've got that one there, it's just got like the Mickey symbol on and the tartan. And they were £1. As I said, I also like giving these sort of things, because I could split that up if I wanted to, and I've got Christmas ones before. Just another little gift idea is sometimes I give that with a nice Christmas tea towel, especially if the theme sort of runs together. It's like flannels. I like to give a Christmas flannel with a Christmas hand towel and things like that. So yeah, they'd be kept up. And this was down to £1 from £3. They did have the black and red one. This is the Mickey Mouse brush, like a paddle brush type thing. As you can see, it's got the Mickey symbol on. So they did have the red and black one, which I was near enough tempted to get, but I believe that was £2. I think that might have been £4 to start with, but I've got the pink one. That may go in my stocking filler box for next Christmas. Whether I will use it myself, I do like these sort of brushes, or it will go as a gift. Sometimes I do that. I know it sounds awful. Then I allocate it to who I believe would like that item, and sometimes I might pull out bits and pieces for myself. Right, this one I have got for our granddaughter, and I'm sure I mentioned this actually in my haul from yesterday. I got the Disney 2 decorations, and this is, I decided to get it from this Primark before they sold out. It's the Cinderella coach and the shoe, and I thought for £2, £1 each per decoration, that's not bad. As I said, all these sets were £5. And I think this is the last, oh no. Then I like the smell of this actually, the stickers over it, but it is a, I think it's either Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse. It is a lovely scent. This was half price as well, and I thought that would look, that would be nice in the Christmas stockings as well. And then, may not be able to wear this straight away because my son said he will buy it for me for my birthday, as my birthday will be coming up shortly. And it's this fleece jacket jumper. Now this was originally £12. Now I've got the extra large. Now I am not, this is the thing, it says extra large and it says 18 to 20. I haven't actually tried it on, so I might have to try it on to see how it feels. Because I want to use this more of a like a jacket type, and sometimes I have another fleece underneath. I wanted it fairly big. I wasn't sure because normally I would get, it could be 12 to 14 or 14 to 16 depending on where I go, but this has actually got the fleece, the white fleece lining, and it's grey, so it's quite neutral. I nearly bought a Mickey Mouse Christmas jumper, still thinking about it, and they had some Mickey Mouse pyjamas, but all Christmassy, but I thought this I would have because this would do for any time of year. As I said, and it's got the fleece hood as well. If I hadn't said it was £12 down to £7, and that's the fleece. So I will try it on to see how big it is actually on. So this says 18 to 20, but some of the jackets and jumpers, depending on what the purpose is, if it's just general use, probably I get them to fit not snugly but just right. Other things, like when I want them in the evenings, like this is a larger one, I like them looser. And then say this is what I would say as a going out jacket for outside rather than a just general indoor use. I like it a little bit bigger. So that concludes my mixed haul. I think I've included everything here. Yes, I'm sure I do. And I will go and get that soap, and I think I'll finish with that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.